Hey guys, it's Nick from thegameraccess.com and sunnyps3news.com bringing you guys my review of Motorstorm 2 Pacific Drift. Alright, I'll show you a little bit about what's new added to the game. They have this new thing called Garage, which I think is pretty cool. It's where you can check out the vehicles you can, and you can change them. And something that they added is you can actually view the stats on them, which you couldn't do in the first one, so you can actually see how they compare to each other, which is nice. And then, something else that they added, having to load up, is you can change your drivers, and you unlock new drivers as you go on. So like say you get gold in this race, you might get some new riders, and then unlock more as you go. See, here's just a couple of the riders you get. And those include on bikes, ATVs, cars, any vehicle you can imagine. And then you can select you say accept driver, yes, and that'll be your driver for the race. It's really cool how they added that. And then of course it has game as trophies and etc, etc. Alright. But what it all comes down to is the gameplay. I'll show you guys some of this. Let's see. Here's the ticket system. Probably looks familiar to you guys that did do play Motorstorm 1. Now let's see. I'm gonna do this race. Mud slide. Now, I'll pick my favorite vehicles, the bikes. They improved the controlling on the bikes dramatically. I didn't like the control of the first one. It was still my favorite vehicle. It wasn't my favorite. But now they've just taken it to the next level. All vehicles control better, more realistic. The graphics are improved. You can't really see too well because it's come from a video corner that's going through YouTube being compressed. But trust me, on a high TV, it looks truly amazing. Alright. See how good I can do. There's not too many complaints I have about this game. The controls are slightly different, but they're enhanced, and I love them. But the only complaints that I can really come up with for this game... Oh, shoot. I just crashed. The only complaints I can really come up with is a problem I have with Motorstorm 1, where with some of the tickets, you can only use certain vehicles. Just like in the first one, which made a lot of people mad. It surprised me they didn't do that, because, I mean... yeah, some levels might not be... Oh, see, I just punched that dude off. You might not, want to ride a certain, track with a certain vehicle because it's not suitable, but I think that should be up to the rider to make that decision. And if he's better with it, you don't know. Maybe he is better with it and he could actually do good on the track with that vehicle. So, I don't know. I think they should fix that. They didn't, but the game's still amazing. And it also does give you new taste. It forces you to use some of the vehicles that you usually don't use, so it's good in some ways, but I still wish they would fix that. But other than that, there isn't too many complaints I have. Has in-game music, which is really nice. They have a nice soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is much better than the first one, but I still prefer to listen to my own music, you know. I'm sure we all do. It's our jam, you know, what we want to listen to. So, but this game is crazy. Like, if I were to go up to like a monster truck or a big old vehicle, I'd go up and like flick them off or whatever like that. And what they would do is they would actually start coming after me the whole race. They would do anything they could to actually wipe me out, which is amazing how the AI is. They truly want to win. Like if you get in their way, they're gonna run around you. Shoot, they're just gonna run right on top of you. But say you got like the new class of vehicles, the monster truck. They're gonna be wanting to go away from you. And that's something else I want to talk about is monster trucks. The monster trucks is a new class added to Motorstorm 2. It wasn't in the first one. The monster trucks control very well. They're a very fun vehicle. Run over anything, although it's not overpowered because they are slower and the turning's not that great. But they control really well. So it's a really cool. That's like that's definitely my second class vehicles. My first is Motorstorm. I mean, bikes, and the second's definitely gotta be the monster truck. Yeah, I'm not doing that well right now, as you can see. But, yeah, the environments are ridiculous. If you didn't know, it's put in the Pacific Islands. That's why it's called Pacific Drift. The details in the environments are crazy. Something else added to the game is split screen, and that's really cool. You can play up to 4 people. With 4 people, you know, I got second place. You can play with up to 4 people on the same screen together is really, really cool. Being able to play with your friends, get a whole party of people in there, just have fun. It's really fun. It works very well. The split screen works very well. And so, as you can see at the top, I'll point out to you guys, is right here. This is the new point ranking system, which is really cool because that determines what you unlock. You get points for like gold, you get 100. For bronze, you get 75. I mean, for silver, you get 75. For bronze, you get 50. And you earn those points, and that gets you unlocking new things. So, see, right now I'm a rank 4. Well, once I complete one of the races and get gold, they'll increase. And I'll unlock new items. You also get a few trophies, which is also pretty cool. So, in the online, something else I want to talk about, don't really need to show you guys because it's just the same as single player except more chaotic and such. Online's really fun, no lag, it's perfect, and it's just really fun to get on there with people, talk Smash. It is really fun, so you guys got to pick up this game. If you're a Racers fan, I mean, no doubt, you have to go buy it. But if you're not a racing fan and you don't like racers, I would still try it out, because to be honest, I was not much of a racing fan. But I bought Motorstorm 1, and now I'm a huge Motorstorm fan. I'm even going to the point of buying the Motorstorm Little Big Planet character. So, I'm a huge fan of Motorstorm. So, be sure to check this game out. And if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would give it a solid 9. And the reason why I give it a 9 is because I still wish they would fix the thing with the tickets. See, like, if I go to here, they got, see, you can't ride all the vehicles. That one you can only ride a bike. Then some of these you can only ride, I mean, it's cool. I guess it gets you used to it, but, and a couple of the other complaints I had was that, some of the crashes, they look nice, but they're still, how can I explain this? They don't have the explosion, as much of an explosion as Motorstorm 1 had, which I really liked. But other than that, the game's pretty solid. The game is really fun. And, like I said, they added a new ton of things. It's an amazing game. 16 maps, which doubled last year's, which was of the series, which was 8. It is truly amazing. I love the new environments. It shows more colors. It's truly amazing. So, that's my review of this game. Be sure to go check it out, and be sure to watch my review of Resistance to a Little Big Planet. See you guys later.